Oh great, are we just discarded? On a corpse pile. Nice. But I think that's our Harlequin again, isn't he? The world is an impenetrable haze of war and pain. You lie motionless. No, you rest. And the murky gloom, slowly dissolving into nothingness. Sometimes your repose is troubled by unpleasant and persistent tremors coming from the place where your legs used to be. Ew. You do your best to ignore them. Act 3 starts so messy. I don't think it will be a happy act. Cause I guess usually people don't escape from Commorragh. Away, you vulture, this is not your prey. A vaguely familiar voice reaches you through the curtain of darkness, but your disobedient thoughts refuse to reveal where and when you have heard it before. Was it just recently, or 100 lifetimes ago? The trembling coming from your legs is replaced with a violent jerking motion, and then it finally stops. It's rare to escape, to put it lightly. From this phantasmagoric I retreat, and deftly seize my merchant vagabond. The puppet's master strings left dangling. Again, rise up to take your place and dance. So, he's trying to give us a lift? What does he want us to do? What is his plan? A spark ignites in the darkness, and its light ruthlessly cuts through the gloom that envelops you. An ugly image of the reality around you assaults your retina. You can feel your body again and realize it is filled with pain. Your shoulders sore from an injection. Do I want to know what we got injected? Until I get a cup of recap, my vital status is yet to be determined. Help! Quite laughter reaches your ears. Your legs require direction, merchant mine. Therefore, address your pleas to them, not me. Their thirst for dancing may yet spur them on. And Edward tries to feel his body. 90% chance to succeed. Oh wow. You immediately regret this decision. Every inch of your body is suffering. There's a dull, debilitating pain in your head caused by chemicals of some kind. Your body is covered in deep cuts, made either for fun or with sinister intent. All of your organs appear to be intact, but the same cannot be said for your blood, and you have lost a great deal. Finally, a strange, gnawing spasm occasionally flares at the base of your skull. It is not severe, but for some reason, it is what concerns you most of all. Yeah, I mean, understandably. I guess it's the brain parasite. I'd also be concerned by that. All your equipment is gone. Oh no. As are your shoes. Why are the shoes special? You do not even have a knife at hand to fend off enemies or to open your veins. All the very nice trinkets we had, everything is gone. And Edward looks around. You are surrounded by the dead. Numerous corpses, mutilated bodies and pieces thereof. Humans, Drukhari and other Xenos unfamiliar to you lie motionless in this gruesome mortuary. Edward looks at his rescuer. Your eyes refuse to focus on the blurry figure of the person who comes to your aid. He appears to be tall, and your mind apathetically refuses to continue. Every moment of concentration causes you suffering. I forgot to recuperate the shoes. They are forever lost to Commorragh. Oh no. I just got my life. I've seen you somewhere before. Who are you? A dream, obscure of death, deliverance, illuminating will, and agony. Aha. And where am I? Among the shadows and the wings you lie, where Torda pulled the puppet's master strings. We had this puppet master a couple of times. The stranger intricately links his fingers to mimic the tools of a puppeteer. Is he the puppet master? My companions, where are they? Oh boy, you're gonna love re-equipping everyone. Oh no. Not here. The roles have been decided now, but if you play your part, perhaps the plot will draw you back together, or to doom. The figure's cruel laughter follows. This overture in verse, the final lines. The merchant's time to treat the board has come. Embark you now upon your pilgrimage, and take my parting gift, a humble prop. The stranger deposits something in your hand and disappears into the twilight. Gift from beyond the grave. I guess Edward is like probably the worst. No, he's the worst character in the party I chose to play alone as. Because I mean, he's an officer, he's basically a bard. And Edward attempts to rise. Your body has suffered too much to obey your mind. Or rather, that is how it would have been for someone else perhaps. But not for you. You have lived through worse. Anguish and torture could never break you now. You will rise to your feet and press on. And that is left to understand is why you should. They also changed the highlighting color. It used to be just like a little bit darker, now it's blue. It really pops. You lived through torture sometime in your distant path. Ah, because we used that in our character creation. True. Yeah, I had this too. My character was not spec'd to combat, so I had problems here. Oh no. And I mean, we just increased the difficulty last time. We were just going to reverse that. And Edward tries to remember all the people whose lives depend on him. Hundreds of faces flash before your mind's eye. Friends, subjects, and companions. The universe is cruel and full of darkness, and your will and determination are the only barrier between your loved ones and its crushing apathy and brutality. You have no right to die, not here and not now. Resoluteness floods your veins like incandescent plasma, and you make another attempt to get up. Ooh, gained the power of harbor, plus 10 toughness. Nice. For permanent. You get up. Yes, your body aches and rebels against you, but your tempered mind is stronger than mortal flesh. You draw yourself up straight and take in your surroundings. Yeah, find your companions, find a way to escape. Oh boy. Awareness checks, 20-25%. And of course we have a fresh injury, and I think we're one of the very few characters who also can't use medkits. Darkened Eye. Oh great. Strength 1. Agility 10. Perception 20. Ah, Friends of the Night, this will be a tough ride. Yeah.
I have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure.
Oh, come on, search, find something.
That's how it's done.
Ah, stim. Yeah. Gosh, I hate passages where you lose all your equipment. The contents of the injector bubble playfully as urging you to do something. And we are hamstrung. Your tendons have been carefully cut with a thin, sharp blade in order to cripple you without completely robbing you of the ability to move. Ew. Darkened Eye. You can feel something crawling inside your eye. You've lost most of the vision in it. Deformed bones. Your bones have deformed, curved, and misaligned, making your movements clumsy and your body feel alien. Your body's mangled by cruel torture. You are on the verge of death. Oh. Emperor, help me. It's very interesting and weird background noise. Jesus Christ, you got it worse than I did. I only had the brainworm. Interesting. Is it due to the Inquisition Tribunal? Last at Volkvir, he killed your people, tore down your banner, and replaced it with his heretical tech. I don't know where to go. Everything seems wrong.
Is there money to be made?
Ugly beggar. Oh, we can talk to you. It is now impossible to identify this horrendous spawn dressed in rags as a human being, or rather, a genetic anathema descended from human beings. The mutant's hideous appearance is complemented by brutal scars and a partially flayed face. You seem to have made an equally poor impression on the red beggar. He sizes you up and rasps, "You look like a Gruxpack. How are you still breathing with wounds like that?" Perception succeeded. As you take a better look at the beggar, you notice a certain detail that is at odds with the rest of his appearance, namely his boots. It is not him wearing boots that catches your eye, but the indisputable fact that they are your boots. Is that an Easter egg? Why are our boots important? "Hey, those boots are mine." The mutant casts a thoughtful look at his feet, spits on the ground, and says with confidence, "I don't think so." And since we are master of persuasion, we can just go for that. "For your sake, I hope you're right. My boots were coated in poison. I have the antidote in my blood, but if someone were to steal them from me..." The beggar's eyes pop out of their sockets. He does not believe you, or at least is trying not to. "Boots coated in poison? What kind of idiot would coat their own clothes in poison? Where's the sense in that, huh?" Interesting that we still succeeded. "You know, protection against thieves. But if those are not mine, you have nothing to worry about." "Go eat a frack." The mutant swiftly takes off the boots and throws them at you. "There, you can save them back, you mad freak." Yay, we got back our boots. First part of our equipment. I'm wondering... I don't think he's going to help us either way, to be honest. But now we have our boots. I'm thinking about what would yield the better results. To say I'm in need of help or attend me, commoner. But then promising him riches. I think... You know, I'm in need of help. The mutant arches an eyebrow in bemusement. Really? A gripping tale. And why should I give a crap? Come with us boots. Ha. You know, perhaps we can strike a deal. You wanna trade? I've got things to trade. The beggar lifts his rags, and you catch the dull glint of a pistol handle. What do you got? Apart from units or whatever the thing is that keeps you trying to fall out of your guts. I think I would give him the stimulant. And would offer him a stimulant. Maybe you're in the mood for recreation. With a crooked smile, the mutant grabs the injector. Oh, a combat stimulant. The things you see when you use it. It might kill you, sure, but it's worth it. Item received. Beggar's weapon. Oh, it's actually nicer. Cool. I'm begging you. I need shelter and the assistance of a healer. Beggar looks at you skeptically, thinks for a moment, and then nods. Interesting. Fine. Who else should help a helpless soul in this accursed place if not another helpless, right? Come, I'll take you somewhere safe. He beckons you to follow him. Is this a trap? And then something in his wrist clicks, and a long blade coated with something foul thrusts out of it. A moment later, the blade sinks into your flesh. Of course. Great. You do not feel any pain. Not yet, at least. You merely watch in surprise as a spray of crimson fans through the air. You do not know when your hand sees the beggar's throat. Your fingers clench around it of their own accord. The mutant's eyes go wide, and a rattle escapes his reeking mouth. He dies before he can wound you again. You force yourself to release your grip on his crushed larynx. The pain finally reaches you through the veil of adrenaline, but the sensation is hardly shocking. What is another wound to you when your body is already suffering from 100 just like it? Great, ugly beggar. Interesting, I can take another beggar's weapon. And the stim. Cool. Oh well, let's go for the... No, we have the beggar's weapon twice. I don't think this is supposed to be like that. Then again, maybe he kept a... but he didn't keep a weapon. He used his blade, which we couldn't loot. Oh well. Don't hurt me. I've got nothing for you to take.
Rise to the top, or get left in
Let's
the
search some
dust.
more.
Success is the only outcome I
More
accept.
stimulants. Let's collect drugs around here.
I always have a backup plan.
Come on, come on, come on. Find something.
I always get the job done.
Gladiator's healing kit. Ooh.
Let us not dawdle.
Okay, let's equip all those things, you know, just in case we need it. Search some more. Not leaving a single stone
That's how
unturned.
it's done.
A multi-key.
What do we have here?
If you surrender to the cuff and lie down, it will be easier to breathe and your lungs will stop burning. Oh boy, I mean, our tech used to unlock something is just really, really, really bad.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
It's a medkit, which we can't use. And?
Just as I planned.
Apparently we are really lucky
Keep
with
your
checks
wits
though.
about you.
Just want to see. This leads somewhere else, doesn't it? Or do we get the same piece of dialogue now?
Always keep your eye on the
I don't know.
prize.
Ah, here we can also go left.
This is intriguing.
Is this another option to search? Come on. Please succeed, please succeed.
That's how it's done. Is there money to be made?
Yeah, do you see that the screen is magnifying a little and zooming in like a heartbeat? Yee. I love this cutscene. Hope you enjoyed seeing it 25 times.
Rise to
Hands
the
off.
top.
That cop's
or get
mine.
left in the dust.
Your wounds barely hurt at all, and your body feels surprisingly light.
This could be an opportunity. I always get the job done.
I don't like all these debuffs.
Let
Ooh,
us
is that a
not
portal?
dawdle.
There are so many dead people around you. How? It must be Vorkvir. Damn him for what he has done to your crew. How's Vorkvir involved with this whole thing? In a pleasant voice, the strange device invites you to put your hand in the depths. Press the activation button. I don't think this is a smart idea. An enormous eye stares at you through the glowing portal. Or rather, the portal is the eye of something enormous, and it's more, patiently waiting for you to step inside. You can just go through
I
it.
always keep my options open.
I'm surprised to see that there are still so many surviving beggars. I didn't expect that.
What do we have here?
Oh, something, there's something. Baguette what? This reminds me so of waking
Just
up
as
in
I planned.
Yrliet's dungeon at the start of BG2, just worse. It's still kind of hallucinating. Yeah, I guess in general my perception is really
I
messed up.
always have a backup plan.
I mean, we still do have the parasite and like lots and lots of wounds. I want my team. I want someone else to have awareness. You fool. You have a death wish. That's why they came here, to gut people like us. Is they going to try to sneak past? I told you not to let them see you. They're unders. Damn butchers. That calls for a quick save. I don't like this game for sneaking, cause you don't even have a sneak button. You have no idea how far they can sense. Ah, come on, let's jump.
Failure is just a temporary setback.
Yay, we got another fresh injury. Okay, then we have a beggar, Blood Warrior, there's another one.
Is there money to be made?
He's coming at us, I don't... Oh, come on, just walk past, just walk past. Hi. How is it he can't see me? I mean, I take it, but... Quick save. I think we need to go left. At least there we can go to the pit. I have no idea what the pit is, but we take it.
Keep your wits about you.
Run. Come on, Edward. Your wounds barely hurt at all. Yeah, we had that already. The heck are shriekers?
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Lots of save this chapter. Your brave enforcers spend their every waking moment training. After all, Vorkvir could return at any moment and try to take over your ship again. I wonder how much of the things we see are actually there and how much are hallucination. The barking of weapon discharges becomes Theodora's disapproving grumble. Do you consider that to be the face of a rogue trader?
Rise to the top.
Let's just go to the pit. But the pit kind of sounds like the arena. I don't know if we want to go there, but it's currently the only way to go, I'd say. Yeah, I think it's like the Shrieker headquarters. The Shriekers. Let's skip this again. Enough! You said we were brothers in arms now. Is that Yrliet? No. The den you found yourself in is filled with heady smoke, and the walls are lined with living shadows. The center of attention is a snake-like Xenos. He's engaged in conversation with a pale, harried-looking Drukhari and pays you no mind, but like everyone else in here. Interesting. Looks like a Naga. More crocodile-like heads, I guess. You've heard of this breed of Xenos, the Slith. The creatures can often be found in the entourages of powerful Drukhari lords, where they serve as bodyguards and champions. They're just as depraved and vicious as their masters, but theirs is a more primitive intellect and they're driven by baser needs. And Edward tries to survey the room. Everyone gathered here is armed, and they all bear scars, and some even have fresh wounds. You notice a few humans among the Xenos. They clamour in a mishmash of tongues, and their laughter rings with lunacy and bloodlust. The air is thick, with an all-pervading sense of doom. What a lovely place. Your trained eye does not fail to notice that virtually everyone in this place is under the influence of some substance or other, and powerful ones at that. It seems you have wound up in the narcotics den. The narcotics bit. Interesting. I think that makes probably them at least a little bit less observant and dangerous. And Edward observes the scaled Xenos. The leader of this gang is powerfully built. His scaled hide is reinforced with engraved metal in several spots. His long tail coils around and around as his snake-like head sways gently from side to side. The Xenos is enjoying a state of blissful relaxation. His companion, the gaunt Drukhari, is looking at him obsequiously. Her entire body is adorned with hundreds of embedded steel beads and thousands of red injector marks. And Edward addresses the leader. May we speak? The snake-like Xenos either fails to notice your presence or simply ignoring you. Iridescent eyelid membranes slide over his eyes, momentarily shuttering them. No doubt about a telling look among his kind. These four-armed serpentine monstrosities hail from a world long lost to the caress of she who thirsts, yet their short-sighted and self-indulgent nature make them safe enough for the Drukhari to exploit. Or but inured to physical pain and happy to be paid in slaves and sensory gratification, these alien warriors make excellent, if dull-witted, bodyguards. And of course the Drukhari would just exploit other Xenos. Without deigning a look at you, the cadaverous Drukhari mutters, Menace wants you to disappear, pathetic whelp. Some infighting, maybe we can exploit that. We can't, unfortunately, we can't just listen. Interesting, there's a heretical option. Lovely day we're having, isn't it? He casts a sidelong glance at you and says skeptically, not for you, by the looks of it. What do you mean? I'm perfectly well. The Xenos' eyes starts flickering hypnotically. You sense a subtle, unhealthy curiosity in his tone as he points at your wounds. You're bleeding like a butchered carcass. Are you in pain? I mean, the thing is, I don't think there's any reason to act tough, right? If they want to kill us, we are vastly outnumbered. Then again, as Commorragh, I think asking for help isn't going to do us any good. And Edward smiles. Pain, a reddish pain, is my betrothed in this accursed world. The Xenos stares at you with a hungry look in his eyes. Prove it. Athletics minus 60. Sink your fingers into your wounds. Our athletics score is 1. Minus 60. Meh. How? Judging by his pleased expression, the Xenos is enjoying himself. Hide yourself. Now. I will do no such thing. His eyes flash with menace, and he says mockingly, Here, I'll help you. Oh, great. You watched in detached surprise as drops of something red spray slowly through the air. Is that your blood? The clawed hand that has sliced open your throat. What? Leaves behind a crimson tail. Surprise is the last emotion you feel before your consciousness goes dark for good. Is what? Excuse me? Wow. Okay, maybe don't act tough. Maybe that's wrong. We just got killed. Wow. Yeah, to the pit, I guess. Wow, our first game over in this game. How fun. What an experience. I'm happy that you're all enjoying it. Well, I guess now we know the space is truly deadly. Yes, yes, yes. Everything hurts. Observe, address to the leader. Okay, we're just directly asking this time. I require aid. I'm wounded. But I mean, why would they help us? What makes you think I care? No, don't answer. I don't care what makes you think that. That's what I expected. We're addressing him anyway. You're malice, I take it. A serpent in head turns to you with inhuman fluidity, his forked tongue tasting the air. I am malice. You are an inconvenience. Get lost, or you'll find out how malice deals with inconveniences, humanling. I just found out a quick save ago. Quick load. I can pay you handsomely for your assistance. You have nothing. Don't waste my time. The Xenos keeps his attention focused on the Drukhari, with his scaled fingers holding an elegant-looking injector clenched in displeasure. He speaks slowly and indolently like a snake about to enter brumation. As Abelard would say, an expected result. We don't even have Abelard to introduce us. I think taking the injector also gets us killed. I have power. I can make you rich. The Xenos casual tone is full of contempt. This place does not believe in promises, humanling. Commorragh believes only in strength and spilled blood. You have spilled plenty of your own blood on my floor, and I see no strength in you. I will render valuable services in exchange for assistance. What use could you be to me? The Xenos yawned sleepingly, his mouth opening disproportionately wide. But if you want to serve, I have a task for you. That ends temperatures controlled by an atmospheric convector. The scavenger who sold it to me forgot to mention that it was faulty. Fortunately for him, he was unable to repair it. Now the scavenger is dead, and I have to suffer the discomfort. My race is cold-blooded, we're like our nest swarm. None of my gang have a knack for hardware, so if you can fix the convector, I'll take pity on you. Oh no, it's a tech skill. Smug and mocking, Mala stares at you unblinkingly. I guess we can give it a shot. I am up to the task, but you're not mocking me, but you're mocking me, aren't you? By giving me this grubby little job. Why shouldn't I? I'm allowed to enjoy myself. Or perhaps it's just that I don't believe you're capable of anything more. I see. He gestures with his finger imperiously, as if dismissing you. The motion is slow and full of sweet sluggishness. Okay, is that a true quest now? Wait. Serving Xenos. The thing is, where is the convector?
About you.
I hear 80% chance to succeed. I'd say that sounds great. Who even needs Pasqal? Come on.
Success is
Yes.
the only outcome I accept.
Thank the Omnissiah. The Omnissiah's power is such that his tech litanies subdue even the more twisted spirits of the Xeno machine and force it to operate.
Is there money
Hey,
to be
Malice.
made?
Wasting no time, you approach the scaled ringleader of this rebel. The Xenos clearly more comfortable now. The sleepy torpor induced by the low temperature has been replaced with the languid ease of an undisputed leader in his element. The convector has been repaired. Help me. Why should I? Mendes looks at you with contempt. That's all he does. The convector's fixed already. What's the point in me helping you? The little strength you had left in your body has run out. You collapse to the floor, and the darkness that nearly extinguished your mind permanently envelops your vision once more. I scream if this is another game over screen. And through the drumbeat of your heart, you hear Melis's voice from somewhere far away. Fine. Fetch up the humanling. He's proven to be more useful than the rest of you put together. Hey, we're actually getting help. We're not dying. But at what cost is the big question.